Khalil Southers came to football practice every day, even being the first one in the training room on most days. He really loved football, and everyone connected to him knew it. He had drive, passion, and dedication. Khalil just knew he would be picked for junior QB this year. He'd been running and working out all summer. He looked really good, and the girls started to notice too. Coach Simon had even given him props for his dedication. The school year was about to start, and Coach Simon was putting out the list of player positions. The other players went up to the list excited for their positions, fist bumping each other and walking off. Khalil stood back, heart racing. He'd been praying for the junior QB position and even started to go to altar call at Grandma Souther's church. Before he could get to the list, Wayne called to Dalton. "Good job, bro, on junior QB. You earned it." "What?" Khalil couldn't believe it. Dalton? No. Dalton James was junior QB in how? Yeah, so what? Dalton was bigger, stronger, and faster. He was also considered one of the most popular kids in school. His parents were very wealthy and supported the school every year. Blah, 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 so what? Khalil walked to the list to make sure Wayne had his contacts in right. Sure enough, Dalton was junior QB. Feelings of hurt and anger started to rise in Khalil. Not only that, but feeling inadequate. "Lord, why?" Khalil whispered. With the locker room now empty, Khalil shouted out, "I quit, God. You know I've been practicing real hard. Forget it. I'll never be good enough." A distant but stern voice asked out from the dim locker room. Good enough for what? Khalil realized it was assistant Coach Jenkins. Coach Jenkins was like a father to Khalil, being that his father left when he was 7. He could really count on Coach Jenkins for advice, help with homework, and rides home when his mom had to work late. He'd even paid for some of Khalil's football equipment when his mom was in between jobs. Khalil dropped his head and said, "Coach J, you know I wanted the junior QB position. I worked hard all summer for it. What's wrong? Am I not good enough, fast enough, strong enough?" Coach Jenkins just listened as Khalil poured his heart out. Trying to keep composure while choking back tears, Khalil burst out. "I feel like a failure. Why do I keep getting let down? Does Coach Simon not like me? What did I do wrong?" "Khalil," Coach Jenkins cut in, "you did nothing wrong. And yes, you did work extremely hard and you are a great asset to this team. Coach Simon and the rest of the staff just feel that Dalton is a better fit for junior QB this year. Khalil, this does not mean you're not on the team. This just means that your role on the team will be different. And it doesn't mean you're any more or less than Dalton." "Yeah, I know, I'm on the team, just not the position I want to play," Khalil sarcastically stated. "Well," Coach Jenkins said, "in life, there are times when the positions we play will be the ones we feel we either deserved or did not. I like to say, it's not always about just the position you play, but how well you play in it. Will we quit or give in when we see things haven't gone as we planned? Even when we have to sit and watch or serve from the sidelines. How well are we serving? We can be filled with great expectation that we will soon receive our reward of being faithful through every circumstance. God sees all and knows all the work you've put in." Khalil cut in, "Coach J, I didn't need you to go to church all on me, bro. I got grandma for that. But seriously, I understand. It just hurts, you know, that I tried so hard and didn't get noticed." Coach Jenkins said, "Khalil, you were noticed. Everyone on the playing field was noticed. Just noticed for another position on the team. Now, how well will you serve in this position?" "Coach J, I'm going to stay on the team and do all it takes to make sure we go to the championship this year." Coach Jenkins applauded. "Great, Khalil. Keep that confidence. Our team really needs you. They've often said you give them inspiration when it's most needed. Now let's go. I told your mom I'd drop you off since I was heading that way for family business. We're planning Mama Jenkins' 75th birthday. Okay, Khalil shrugged. I appreciate you, Coach, for everything. Walking to the car, Coach Jenkins asked a very serious question. Do you by chance know what your mama's cooking tonight? Khalil laughed. Man, nah. Come on in like you always do and get a plate. They both got in the car, laughing harder. While Coach Jenkins drove off, Khalil thought, either way, God, life is good, and I'm proud of the work that I've done. That concludes the short. But how many times, y'all, have we made up in our minds that we should throw in the towel because no one will ever pass the ball to us? At times like this, God is allowing us to not only build character, understand true perseverance, and also learn to celebrate others' victories, which is a true test in itself. Your feelings of sadness and frustration in these times are valid, but God does not want you to stay forever in that mindset, for that gives way to the enemy to pour in more unwanted and unneeded things in your life. Like Khalil, at times we have felt that since we did not get the desired position or prayer answered, then all is lost. Just because you did not receive in your desired time does not mean that your assignment or purpose in God is null and void. There is nothing wrong with sitting on the sidelines. As you may have noticed, even the players that sit on the sidelines continue to train and receive instruction in preparation for their day on the field. I like to say, this is God's way of letting us know we are still in process of growing. Trust in Him and trust the process of God's perfection for our lives. Can God have enough trust in us that we will be faithful enough to remain on His team in every effort to win more souls for His kingdom? I'm going to read to you James 1:2-4. Dear brothers and sisters, when trouble comes your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing.
I know you're my therapy. I know where we fight. It's just to know we try. I eat drops. How do I start it off? Pulling all these hours, trying to keep it all clear. I got way too many thoughts. Out in these expectations, got me feeling stuck like. Think I feel it all the time. Did I really miss my pride? I don't know how to cope when I'm low, but I know that you're close, that you're close. I've been away, yeah, losing my faith, yeah. Hope I'm not late, trying to find grace, yeah. From my mistakes, ayy, I need to pray, yeah. I need to pray, yeah. Wake up to the mirror like, please fight for me when I don't know what I believe. Why does everybody leave? Show me what it's like to dream.